So we're going to continue on with our lesson on applications of quadratic function. So if you haven't done so, please reset your calculator so that everything is wiped clean again and we can start fresh. Now in this particular case, it says here the ball was thrown into the air. Okay, when you see something like that, a ball is thrown into the air, it's gonna eventually, we're thinking about it's gonna eventually hit the maximum height, right? And then it also will fall down again. So that creates a parabola, which means it's a quadratic function. So in this particular case, they have data given to us. So x is our time and y is the height. So when we have something like this, what's the first thing that comes into mind? Yeah, we have to enter some values on L1 and L2. So let's go ahead and enter values on L1 and L2. Okay. You're done. Okay. I'm gonna just wait because I can see some people entering. I'm gonna wait until it's. Just want to make sure everyone's done. Okay. Now, because you have this information, what we're gonna do is we're going to turn on our stat plot and then change your window, right? So turn on our stat plot. Okay. Go ahead and turn on your stat plot. Second, y equals, okay? 1, and then press on. So we've entered the data. We've next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna change your window because the window might not fit in our situation in here. So our x values, can you see our x values coming from 0 and then the biggest is 175. So x min is 0, x max is 1.75, so you can just go 2. Is that okay? Or 3, doesn't matter. Yeah. And then y min. Okay, what's our y min? There's 1 and then there's a 0.5 in there, so we'll just go 0. Okay. And what's the appropriate y max? You put 14? Yeah, you can put 14 or you can put 15. That's okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and change your window so we can see our points. We're on page 37. Okay, good. Now let's press graph. We should see our picture there. Good. So just as what we predicted, it's going to be a parabola, right? Because it's a quadratic function. Is everybody on this? Everybody?
No.
Error in window. Okay, go back to window and take a look at these ones again. Yeah? Okay, let's troubleshoot. Were you able to? Okay, so while she's working on that one, now we're ready, right? We can see our points. We've set up our window. We've turned on our stat plot. We're ready to determine the quadratic regression. So let's go ahead and do the quadratic regression. Okay, we should second function. No. You press stat. And then quadratic regression. Okay. So once you get into this point here, if you have this screen, you need to go down to store regression. If you don't have this screen, then you can't go down there. Okay? Now from here, we're going to identify where we're going to store the equation. What do we need to do? Put vars. And then go to yvars. And press 1. Or press enter. Enter. So our quadratic regression looks like that. Remember, we have to write that as an equation. So it's going to be negative 15.67 x squared. Okay, x squared. Now we're going to do the b. The b is 26.73. And then times x plus a c is 1.1. You figured it out? Yeah, okay. Thank you. So if you press graph, your points are still going to be there. And now you also have the regression equation. Is everybody in this thing? Okay. Maybe. Okay, I know some people are having, are still spending time on the calculator piece. Okay. Get into, when I'm doing this, I'm telling you what to press. But at this particular point, you should know what to press. Right? Okay. At this particular point, we've had a lot of experiences already with 2 chapters, 2 booklets on this. Make sure you know what to press. Okay, because that's gonna be a problem later on. Okay, so the question is everybody on this one now? Okay, good. Now go ahead and figure out what is the maximum height of the ball and when does it reach the maximum height. So go ahead, I'm not going to tell you what it is, I'm going to tell you the answer, give you some time to figure out how to do that. Okay, so I'll give you the answer, what is the maximum height and when does it reach that. What'd you get? Yeah. So what did you get? How did you get to that particular point? What did you do?
Second.
Okay. Yeah, you wanna figure out the vertex, right? You wanna figure out the vertex, in this case the maximum, right? Okay. So maximum point, you're gonna get the 0.85, that's actually the time, because the x is the time, and then the maximum height is 13.21, which is the y. Okay, good. Letter C. Let's go take a look at letter C. How high will the ball be after 0.6 seconds? So how would you do that one? I'll write down the answer and then figure out how you would do that. Did you get 12.21? Or the question would be, how do you get that? Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. How do you get that? That's a question. Okay. So when you look at this one here, how high? They're asking for y, right? How high? They're asking for y, the y value. And what did they give us? Given the time, which is the x of 0.6. So they're giving us an x value. We want the calculator to calculate the y value. Okay, so go ahead and calculate that. Is everybody okay now? Okay. Yeah? Okay, let's go to letter D. How long, okay, now they're asking for how long does it take until the ball hits the ground at the end of the throw? How long does it take? Because it's gonna go like this and then down. How long does it take for it to fall down onto the ground? Okay. I'll write down the answer and then did you get 1.77? The question is, how do you get that? What do you do? Okay, you need to, okay, yeah, which intercept? Is it the, it's called the x-intercept. So you need to calculate the x-intercept because the height at that point falls onto the ground, so it's 0. Okay? I'm not telling you how to get there. Okay, letter E. Letter E. How long does it take for the ball reaches 5 meters in height for the first time? How long? So they're asking for the time. How long does it take for the ball reaches 5 meters? So they're telling you a 5 meters, which is a y value. Okay, so what are you gonna do? Change your y to, okay, this one I'm gonna show you. Y is given, so y, we're gonna put y equals to 5 there. Okay, you press graph. Now you're gonna get this line in here. This is the first time. As it's going up, it's gonna reach the 5 meter mark, right? And it's gonna keep going up and up and up, and it's gonna fall down, and it's gonna hit the 5 meter mark on the way down. So this is the first time it's gonna hit the 5 meter mark, and this is the second time it's gonna hit the 5 meter mark. So we gotta find out this one. So how do you figure out that one right there? What is it? Second function trace. Intersect. Because you have two lines or two graphs intersecting. So press 5 for intersect, 5. And we want the calculator to find this intersection. So we go to get closer to that one.
1.5.
Zero 0.13. Yeah, 0.13. So it's gonna take 0.13 seconds to hit that 5 meter mark for the first time. How's that one? You can't get the answer? Okay, so do you have y2 equals to 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. Because the y is given, so you're gonna go second function trace. Okay. Second function trace. Now we're gonna calculate the intersection, so press 5, press number 5. Make sure that you go to find out where your blinking cursor is and bring it close to the one that you want. This is the one that we want. This is the first time it's going to hit the 5 meter mark. Okay, so get close to that one. Press enter. It's going to ask you, is this your second curve? y2 equals 5? Yeah, that's the one. And press enter again. And you're going to get 0.129, so rounding it off to 0.13. Okay, so it means that 0.13 seconds, the y is 5. Is that okay? Good. Okay. Now we're going to go to example number 6. Example number 6. Moses, what's the matter? What's the matter? Okay, maybe go over here. Where's your cursor? Right there, right? That's your blinking thing. Make sure you go to this one. This is the one you want. Get closer to that. The arrow key. And first curve, this one. Yeah, enter. Second curve, enter. And enter. 0.19. Okay? Yeah, stay here. I want you to stay. Okay. Is everybody okay? Notice I'm not telling you what buttons to press anymore. No more of that because we've had so many experience already. Okay, letter number 6. It says here, a company that sells jeans finds that when the jeans are priced $80 a pair, they can sell 500 pairs. It is estimated that for each $2 decrease in price, so if we lower the price by a little bit, the company can sell 50 pairs more. Okay. It says here, complete the following table.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We start this one. First one, E, I have 1.57. E.
This E?
Yes.
Okay.
So that was like what's
Yeah, 1.5. Yeah, 1.5.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, so back up the bus. Okay. They said, what is the time for the first time, right? So this ball, is it a ball? Yeah, it's a ball. So let's say this is a 5 meter mark, right? The ball is gonna go up. Hits the 5 meter mark. That's the first time it hits on the way up. And I think the one that you got is the second time it's gonna hit the 5 meter mark again. The second time. I think this is what you got.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make sure you pick the first one. That one. Okay. That's why you got a 1 point something. Yeah. Okay. Was that good? Yeah? So you're good now?
Yeah,
Okay,
so
good.
it has to be close.
It's okay. Good. Okay, let's go to example 6. Sadie, thank you. Okay, let's read this again. So a company here, they can sell 500 pairs. They estimate that $2 decrease, okay, $2 decrease in price. And then they can sell 50 more. So what we can do, so start off with the price. $2 decrease, okay? $2 decrease is gonna be 78, right? Yeah. And another $2 decrease, it's gonna give us 76. And then another $2 decrease, it's gonna be 74. Okay. Is that good? Now, because it's a little bit cheaper, more people would want to buy the jeans. Okay, so because $2 decrease, they can sell 50 more. So how many is that? It's going to be 50 more, so 550. So they're going to, and then $2 decrease, another $2 decrease, they're going to have another 50 more. So what would this be? 600. Is this making sense to everybody? Yeah? Okay. This is important. Another $2 decrease, how many pair of jeans do they sell? 650. Okay? So that's that piece. Now revenue. What is a revenue? Revenue is the amount of money they make or once they sell those. So if they sold 550 jeans and each pair of jeans is $78, how much money did they earn? How did you get that? Times them, right? Okay. So 550. Oh, sorry. Let's clear out our problem. Reset our problem again. So second function plus 7 Good. You go 550 times 78. So 42. Okay. So they actually are gaining more money even though it's $2 less. Okay. What about this one? 600 jeans, and each pair of jeans is $76. Oh, even more money, right? Oh, that's nice. Okay, what about the next one? Oh, even more. 48,100. 100. Is everybody okay with this piece?
Yeah.
So if you see this on the test or on the exam, you're gonna be okay with this, right? So that's the first part. Complete the table. The table. Letter B. Let's read this first. Okay. If I could just get your attention for a second. They're saying specifically to determine the quadratic regression. Quadratic regression of what? That models the revenue and the price. So revenue and price. So the price will determine the revenue. So the price will be our X, and then the revenue is the Y. So if you have this information, what are you gonna do? We're gonna put this in our L1 and L2. Yes? Okay, so go ahead and enter those data. L1 and L2, price and revenue. Okay, you're done. Now, what's the next thing that you normally do when you enter data?
Second Y.
Second Y.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, to turn on your stat plot. Okay, so go ahead, turn on your stat plot. So you turn on your stat plot. What's the next thing that you do when you have this? Change your window. Yeah, change your window. Okay. So we're gonna do this together. X min, X max, Y min, Y max. Okay. What do you think our X min going to be? 70? Okay. We can start with 70 and then we can fix it later. Okay. What's our maximum? 100
or 90.
or 90? Okay, yeah. So we'll go 90, yeah. Or 100 if you want to do 100. What's your Y min? 40,000, okay. This is the starting only, okay? This is the start only, 40,000. What's our maximum? 50, okay. Okay. So this is just a start. We might have to fix this later. So change your window. Okay, is everybody okay? Yeah. Now let's press graph. So you should see, you can see your points, or 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Okay.
Minus 3.
What's that?
Minus 3 points.
Oh, yours is 3. Maybe 1 is right there, like right.
Maybe one is.
There's 1 right there.
Yeah, I saw that one, but it's 3.
Oh, that's including 3.
It's my work.
Did you go 40? Sorry, 70, 90, 40, and 50,000?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't reset it.
I start not to understand it. I start not to understand it. Yeah.
Okay, we've entered 4 data, so there should be 4 points in there. Window range. Okay, so there's something wrong with the window. Okay, what are you gonna do?
Need to reset?
No, okay, press 1. Okay, the window. What's wrong with your window?
70, right?
Yeah.
For 700.
Was it okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now let's do a regression equation. Regression equation. How can we do regression? Yeah, why don't you go ahead and figure out the regression equation? Yeah, you know how to do it. Do regression equation. Did you turn it on? Okay. Yes. Simhar, take a look at your previous booklet. Take a look at your previous booklet. Okay, did you get negative 25x squared plus 2500x plus 0? Yes. Good. You did well. Now press your graph there. Now the question is, yeah? Yeah? Okay. The next question is, find the price that gives the maximum revenue. Do we see the maximum here yet? No, we can't see the maximum yet, right? So what can we do so that we can see the maximum? What is it that we can't see? We can't really see the whole parabola, right? We can't really see the whole parabola. So what we need to do is we need to change the window so that we can see the parabola. We need to be able to see the whole parabola, like this one. So what can we do so we can see the whole parabola? Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're gonna change the Y max, yeah? When you look at this one here, remember these are the price. What do you think the smallest price that a person can charge be? So we could probably change the X min. Okay, so let's take a look at this. X min, the lowest price that they can give to us. 0. Yeah, charge you nothing on the jeans. Okay. So what would that look like if they charge you nothing? Okay, so X min is 0. What does that look like? Oh, okay. There. Okay. Now, what else we can see that these two. What else can we change? Y max. Okay, Y max. Yeah, because we need to expand the top, right? So go. How much? 100,000. Okay. So let's go 100,000. Wow. Okay. Oh, there you go. It's now we can see the whole parabola, right? Okay, now that we have that, can we find the price of the jeans that will generate the maximum revenue? So what are we looking for in here? We're looking for the vertex. Okay, so go ahead and find the vertex. Okay, so find the vertex. Oh, okay. Probably. So the vertex is 50. So $50 is the price. And what is the maximum revenue? That's the D. So 62,500. So the X is $50, that's the price, and then the Y is the revenue. That's the maximum revenue. Yeah? How's that one? Yours is what? How's that? It's good? Can we do at least one more? One more? Oh yeah, if you want to go, you can go. Go ahead. But I'm gonna continue on. We're gonna go to lesson number 6 because it's just super quick. Okay, example number 6. We're gonna get into the solving of systems of equations. We're gonna have 2 equations in here. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for a second. So we have 2 equations in here. What we're gonna do, okay, reset everything first. Reset everything first. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put this first equation in y1 and your second equation in y2. Okay. So type it in the way as you see it. So I'll walk you through this for a sec. So the y1, okay. So negative 2 brackets x minus 3 close brackets squared plus 6. Okay, so that's y1. We're going to go to y2. Enter the y2, the second equation. Make sure we put the negative sign in here, so negative 4x plus 15. Okay, stop right there. Don't graph it yet. What kind of picture are you gonna get from here? What kind of graph? So this one will, the y2 will give us a line. Yeah, this one is gonna be a line going down. And what's this one? It's gonna be a parabola, right? Parabola going facing down. This one is going down. So press graph on that one. Now let's go press graph. Okay, just as what we predicted, it's a parabola opening down and then the line going down. Okay. To solve the systems of equation, what we're trying to do is to figure out the coordinates of their intersection. So we're gonna look at their common points of intersection.
Page.
40? Yeah. Are you on 40? I think you did that already, right? Yeah. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to figure out the points of intersection. Oh, how many points of intersection does this have? How many? How many points of intersection?
4.
Huh? 4?
No.
Oh, no.
2,
Like,
4.
no. The point of intersection between the one here, the intersect there, and the intersect there. Okay? So,
2.
go ahead and think. Yeah, there are 2 points of intersection.
Yeah, how we do? Okay. 15, 5. 9, 10. Yeah, 5. Okay, 2, 3, and 5. Yes. X is 0. No. 1, 12.
Let's go figure out the points of intersection.
Why my graph is like that?
Oh, I see. Okay, can I show this for a second? Is it okay? Yeah, it's to help everybody. So this part here, what would you say here? Is this a subtraction or negative?
Negative.
Negative, okay. What's this one? Is it subtraction or negative? Subtraction. So when you see something like this, there's a difference between subtraction and negative. So this is negative 2
Yeah.
times x minus 3. So subtraction. So subtraction. Yeah, that's okay. Happens. Now, what are the points of intersection? So second function, trace, intersect is 5. And then they're going to ask you, what's your first curve? Where's my cursor? Where's my... Oh, there it is. So press enter. And then press enter. And enter again. Because remember, it kept asking you, is this your first curve? Question mark. Yes. Is this your second curve? Question mark. Enter. And then the first point of intersection is 2.42, 2.42, comma 5.32. That's the first intersection right there. Okay.
Oh, up, down.
Okay. So give it a try. Okay, what's the other one? What's the other point of intersection? It's this one right here, right? So second function, trace. Go to intersect again. Now you want to tell the calculator to go in this side, so you want the other one, so get closer to that intersection. Okay, remember it's still asking you, is this your first curve? Yes, press enter. Is this your second curve? Yes, press enter. Guess, press enter. And then the next point of intersection is 5.58 and negative 7.32. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop right there. Tomorrow we're gonna continue on with this, and then tomorrow we'll do the calculator instruction. Okay? Good? Yeah?
But this one is different, the one we are doing for all week. This one is different.
Yeah, this one is different. This one here is just finding the point of intersection. This is probably easier. Okay? We're just looking for their point of intersection. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. We'll continue on